happens in this police station on the 23rd of March. I was arrested, it was a home search, still no any actions. It was suspicious of the class A drug, which definitely not. It was antiseptic and it's clear. It has passed so long period, and now when I would go in a court, in a record, it still says that I was arrested for possession of the imitation of the firearm, which is legal and they didn't breach nothing. I carried easily. It was to make clear. I will make one remark. I am suspected on espionage since 2012. I am on a very high profile and my records are extremely dirty in the interest of a special constables who are representing MI5 under the epaulette of the special constables. I know all their names. This is why the case going to Crown Court. Good guys. Thank you.
Он над нами издевался. Ну сумасшедший, что возьмешь? Канадчиковые власти колют нам второй укол.
We'll see the notice and as proper following instructions, he'll say, okay, you read the notice, you have a anti-staff vest, I'm arresting you, it calls evacuation of rickshaw, public fund waste, and etc. So after you would resolve my first issue, I would like to do it in a right order. I could wait, I could do it 1 hour, 2 hours, don't worry.
With the issue with the,
Thank you, sir.
The CPM, we're not going to be able to change that
No,
today.
I don't need to change. I absolutely understand. But because I am reasonably breaching it, I suspect maybe it's too much. But I suspect
So you want it
on some place, not change. I just would like one more time receive from the police update why I'm followed by the government institution. It was the second issue. And the third, I need some money. I'm staying at home for the last 10 days. I'm not moving. I barricade myself at home. I don't need it. But I want to go there on Saturday. And when I left home, I saw again helicopter. I don't understand that they tracing me with my GoPro and with the GPS in my battery. It will be provocation and again huge public fund waste and useless service. If you would like to detain me under section 136 for mental health act, all relevant paper from the psychiatric, they are ready. If no, I would like to know updates on my issues.
So what we're going to do... What's going on? You okay?
Hello, sir. Yeah, good. Would like to avoid public fund waste first, to make a legal procedure more clear and open. I'm subject of going to court. I was sent to magistrate court, but I applied for Crown Court. Trial will be on the 25th of September in South Park Crown Court. Crown Court. The possession of the offensive weapon, the X-ray, which has authorization from Secretary of State. And when police during that setup made that provocation, they deliberately lost this written authorization, but this written authorization was filmed by dozens of the body-worn cameras who was around. This is the fact. In this case of possession of the CX spray, which I had legally, police trying to involve many other background, which is absolutely irrelevant. There was no any prosecution for it, and they are critically serious involved. For me, it's very important to receive any evidence from police station relevant to arrest on the 23rd of March. Case is still under investigation. It will be definitely no charges because it's not class A drug, which now sounds with other courts. He is still under investigation of class A drug, and he is still under investigation for the firearm, which is absolutely untrue.
So what is it that you want?
I want to update about arrest on the 23rd of March. Person who dealt with me was Kishinev. He was extremely polite person. It was my best arrest ever in this police station. I received absolutely fair services, never ever. But this is the first.
You just want an update on
which, for the Crown Court.
The
23rd of March.
All right. If you give me give me your name and a date.
Yeah, sure.
I'll run it through the computer.
This is what I try to give firstly all details and to take the time. Second issue, on the 18th of August, I came to this police station at 3 o'clock in the night, and I reported that I'm permanently followed by the government officer, who was rushing me by GPS. It was recorded in police office, but it was constable, not volunteer or police car. He took all my details, and he told me that I would be updated and constable. The next day was unlawful stop and search, absolutely brutal, illegal, likely search and get that I'm competent with the law, and they stop it. They didn't provide stop and search records because all this was filmed by the drone. And the next, after 10 hours, it was another provocation by the chef of the person from MI5 who also invited me to carry MI5 CX spray, and he also was seen during this provocation. They made a dirty provocation, stop and search, 2 hours. In the end, they gave me the personal notice, to which I reject to obey because it was already 4th or 5th in a row when I'm saying, guys, you're giving this personal notice without reason. I would not obey, but I always was polite and I always went from area. That time I thought, no, you're making provocation. I see many interesting faces. I see many special constables.
Regarding this bit, what is it that you want out of?
Yeah, I almost finished. In the end, they arrest me for breach of faith. They also put it class A drug, which in the police station was immediately discharged. They told it's a Gaviscon tablet for the. Definitely we made a test. They discharged it, but they still provide it in the records class A drug. Here class A drug, imitation of the firearm. All this make a clear picture, which allows them to issue me a community protection notice.
Yeah.
I had the community protection warning in the 17th of May when I was arrested for CX spray. It was fully illegal. I updated member of parliament, I updated sergeant and the chief inspector in the police station, and they thought I would not obey this warning. I would obey partly, reasonably, as I wish, but not fully. After 3 months, when it was another provocation by the same constable who folded this CX spray, extremely long story, but they in the end arrest me for breach of patent. They discharged class A drug. I didn't give my fingerprints. It proves that I was arrested under patent. And they again didn't give any stop and search, nothing like this, and they gave me community protection notice, which I immediately after 2 days appealed. I submit a full appeal. I have a reference from the court that it was made. Some of the points in the community protection notice. For example, point 7, not to carry any knife, any bladed article in a public place. I never was had any record about knives. This community protection notice built on a point which is absolutely irrelevant to me. Also, it says not engage in any behavior likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress, or conduct capable of causing nuisance. They have no any facts, any statements that I ever did it. But very important point. During last 3 years, I'm wearing anti-subject. Sometimes it's a bulletproof level 4, bigger. All my mental health services was updated during 3 years. It's clear in my mental health reports that I have a paranoid personality disorder with a good ground. And this notice restricting me, my legal rights, it's also about handcuffs, but I would agree. I took out handcuffs, it's questionable to make it in the court. But I'm wearing bulletproof jacket for my safety. I am a person with a paranoid personality disorder. I am under critical surveillance of the government institution. At the same time, I'm working with the mental health services, and they thought, yeah, we saw your proofs. We saw that they don't follow you on the video. We understand everything, and we advise you, if you wish, to be a voluntarily patient in a mental health hospital. I made all my steps from psychiatric services to GP. I received all referral letter. I went to emergency service in a main hospital. They sent me to another additional institution to nominate me.
What is it that you want regarding this second issue?
Yeah, I already appealed it, and I believe I have a full right to wear a body art. This is my belief because I understand law. If I submit appeal, some things which is critical, like making. There is a part 1 and part 2 chapter of the antisocial behavior. But this is not antisocial behavior and I submit appeal. When I left the home, again, police helicopter, yellow with the blue line, it's very rare. They follow me.
We're going a little bit off topic.
I almost finished.
It's the CPN that you're taking issue with, is it? You don't agree with some of the things that it's telling you not to do?
It's not relevant to the first issue which we discussed. Yeah, this is just the thing that, if it will be today, again, provocation, and I would be as a good member of public, as a goodwill gesture, will provide my name. It will appear that police
My colleague's going to get his laptop so we can do the update for the first issue that we spoke about, that arrest. If you give us a name and a date of birth, we can run through the computer and we'll be able to find that case and tell you what's going on with it. The second issue, as I say, we're talking about helicopters and drones following
when
you.
I complained on 18th of August.
I'll be honest, that's not in our budget, that's not happening. Certainly not that we know about.
Not that we know about. I hope you understand that we're over.
But I would like to have any card numbers that Because my statement was the following. I suspect that it's government wrong, but potentially it will be criminals who are flying out of law. And if they followed me, I have all distance with timing when they pass. It would be traced, and police could know which type of criminal it is. Maybe it's
Он над нами издевался. Ну сумасшедший, что возьмешь? Канадчиковые власти колют нам второй укол.
intelligence from other lands or some criminals planning against me. And I believe it's just unfair to say there is a department on top of us and we restricted to the information. Yes, you restricted, but you could not.
Just, as I say, even if there was, as I say, and respectfully, I don't think there are any drones following you. If there were, it's not something that we know about, and it's not something that we would be allowed to know about. I appreciate that's frustrating considering what you just said, but we can't. It's not something that we'd be able to do anything about, I'm afraid. Okay.
Honestly, I didn't came to receive any help. I don't understand how system works, and in any scenario, I'm trying to be very polite because I seriously love and respect British police. And I used to live in 12 countries. I seriously, you deserve respect. You could listen, and even if you make faults, you could agree later on and come and shake a hand. I had so much experience,
100%.
and this is why you seriously, you're well educated, intelligent, and guys. But I have a problem because when I came to this country, I lied who I am. I had 11 passports, 12 different names in Interpol, Europol, in a Dutch military police, in a French military police. I was in a prison, but I came here with my single SIM passport. I thought this is who I am. They checked, took my fingerprint, rejected first time because my wife is not from Europe, which is bullshit. We submitted the passport. I resubmitted the same document. They gave me 6 months after 5 years, and was creating a very, very dirty record on my name during all this time. In the end, to deport me from the UK. And one of them, it's very important that they created my national insurance number fakely. It was reported in the police interview. I'm saying you now, the fact was reported in this interview. Government created my fake national insurance number in 2010, when I came only in 2012, with the target to trace a fake benefit on my national insurance number and to declare that I completed 2 financial years. Despite that I'm even not from Europe, I'm not qualified for this scheme, but this is still what they done. And since 2012 up to 2017, they traced huge amount of the fake benefits on my name. It may be not criminal money for someone traced, it was just a point to make a record that I, during my full-time employment and studying full-time, was tracing a fake benefit. As soon as I start in 2017, I get something wrong with my record. I made a legal claim. I was detained to mental health hospital. Not on the basis of the fact that I complained to police, that I fought with the special constable from MI5. I know his name, I know his photo during the provocation. No, they detained me by absolutely fake reasons. The report was not disclosed, and they tried to deport me on that stage. But after 5 years, I'm winning this case and this on a final stage. Judges inadmissibly agreed this government manipulated my national insurance number, and after they tried to trace everything. I seriously have a life threat, and I believe that in a so fair country and so fair services, there is still departments who are working under Intelligence Services Act 1994, and they're out of law. I do not want to commit any crime. I never made, but seriously, now if I would go, I suspected that I would be stopped, ask my name, community protection notice. I would declare to go to hospital because I want to be voluntarily patient in the hospital. It's safe.
You can do that.
This is what I'm doing for the last week, and all paperwork is ready.
Excellent.
But the final stage, when they saw the evidence, they understood that they don't want to put me in a hospital because first time in 2018 they illegally keep me there 63 days and gave me the diagnosis of the paranoid schizophrenia, which now overturned. There is no schizophrenia on me on my record because 2 other groups of mental health experts overturned it, and they clearly told there is no psychotic disorder. Thank you for your time.
What's this? The website on the
It was also a questionable issue. I dismounted because police was not happy that I'm advertising myself as a prostitute on this website. It's a single model which is absolutely allowed, not breach of law, but
I got no issues with it. Do you?
so there is a reasons and under reasons, and seriously I want to be cooperative with the system. I gave consent for polygraph during last 3 years 4 times.
Oh, the lie detector.
To different home office departments, from Immigration, National Crime Agency, and Metropolitan Police.
How far?
I seriously believe that even this expensive procedure, it costs less than 1,000.
I'm not sure how much it costs.
Preparation of the professional, and I believe that instead of seriously play these games, which affecting my mental health, and I'm ready for any question, any absolutely personal.
Do you think your, as you said, your mental health is having a bad impact? You said you're paranoid. Do you think that might be sort of impacting your thoughts about drones and all of that?
This is what I want to show you now. For sure, it was discussed many times.
Yeah.
And I previously could not film this drones because even with the good camera, I was need a very good laptop. And this is I made it 3 videos during 3 days, every single day, different roads, different ways. And this is what is happening. It looks sometimes different, sometimes like this. When it flies, this star, it looks like a star, it's beginning as a line of the propellers. And seriously, it's following me for 8 miles. This is guys who also see the...
Sorry to interrupt. I wanted to know about the first thing.
Yes.
So my colleague had a look, and the last thing it said, which is from 2 days ago, the last update on the report from 2 days ago, is that they were waiting the results in the lab. Now, what I will say is that I hope you can appreciate that we don't know anything further. There might be more information that we don't know about that. So what I've asked my colleague to do, he's doing it now, right now as we speak, is send an email to the officer in the case of that, for him to contact you.
By my email. Could you take my email because I don't know.
By email?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gmail.com.
And GB taxes underneath all one word, yeah?
Yeah. And it will be very important for the first issue, imitation of the firearm, because it was not breached any law and it's still a record which could be used to upload the scale of my best personality.
Okay, I'm just going to call my colleague, give him that email address.
Oh, so it's no, it's not another. It's hours of videos. And seriously, as soon as I stop, the talk is stopped. It means that no one spending money to follow me. It's just GPS, and it's also always following me. I understand that it's a British national interest, but it happens for so long, and provocations are extremely difficult. About imitation of the firearm. Any updates? Because it's in the court against me.
So the last update I said to you is that they're awaiting results from the lab. And that was 2 days ago, my colleague said that. And like I said to you, the officer in the case might have more information than that. So rather than me give you something that's not necessarily true, but not necessarily exactly what's happening in your case, I will the email just gave my colleague, I put an email to the officer in the case as soon as possible. Bear in mind that, as you know yourself, we work shifts, and he'll probably work with a quantity, like myself, which means that he'll be working a variety of different shifts, 7 to 3, 3 to 11, and then so on and so forth.
Case will take place on the 22nd of September. This I expected at least before for other issues in the Crown Court. They are all combined. I united everything. Community protection notice, it was sent to Crown Court to make it more easy.
I'll make that clear on the email as well, that we want him to contact you as soon as he can.
Because on the 25th it will be Crown Court.
25th, I'll make a note of that.